welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm currently filming in the bedroom because this is the only quiet place I have got to come and say hello to you and to let you know what's been happening. So this is part 2 of our home improvement. So if you've not seen part 1, you might want to watch that one first and then come back to this one. And also I just want to say I understand we are spending money at the moment, but we're investing in our home, and bringing it up to a lovely standard. So we are spending money right now. So if that's not what you're interested in, or feel free to skip this video and maybe join me for my next one, which will probably include a lot more budget tips and things. But yeah, we are spending money, but this will put value into our home. It will bring it up to a lovely standard, and we're just putting our own stamp on it and making it into a lovely home. So we have budgeted around £8,000 for all this work to be done. Putting the TV above the fireplace maybe is more just personal preference. It might not add that much value to the home, because we are thinking of investing in our home and value, because this won't be our forever home. So we want to kind of build the equity and just bring it up to a lovely standard and invest in the property. So putting the TV above the wall, above the fireplace, of course, is personal preference, but I like to think it'll add some value. And we are having alcove shelves put either side, so I think that will make it more into like a lovely feature with spotlights, and I'll pop a couple of maybe lamps on, a couple of ornaments, a plant. I think that area is going to look really lovely, and I think it'll make quite a big impact to our living space. And we decided to put a bigger window in. Again, I just think that will add value. It will improve our quality of life. It lets more light flood into the area because it's quite a dark house, and it was quite drafty to the window before, so that's been fixed. And also it means we can see out to our garden when we're sat inside, so that it will be lovely. So I think that will make a big difference. And then the having the conservatory roof done, that would definitely add value to the home. And because it was quite drafty and cold in there, you may have seen it was just a plastic roof, so very cold, and I couldn't work in there. So it's going to be my salon area where I do manicures, so it's going to be a really lovely space when it's all finished. It's a lot better insulated and just looks so much nicer. And we're still waiting for our front door to be replaced. Again, if you've seen the previous video, you would have seen we've had a new front door put in, but they brought the wrong one, and I locked myself out. Because it wasn't supposed to be a door that locks behind you. So at the moment you need a key to get back in. So I'd been out to apologise to the neighbour for the noise and to check the colour, because I knew the colour was wrong. So that was another reason I knew that they'd fitted the wrong door. And then it shut behind me, and it was a really cold, wet day. I didn't have any shoes on, just socks. I didn't have my phone. I didn't obviously have a key because I wasn't expecting it to lock behind me. I couldn't get back in. So I went round the back just praying I'd left the back door open, but no, and it meant me running across our garden grass, so my socks were all soggy and cold and wet. And it's just one of those moments where you think, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I had to go to the other side, who she is lovely, our neighbour the other side. So I went to her and she rang a locksmith for me, and he came out within the hour, thank goodness, and rescued me. So not ideal. So we're trying to get a bit of a discount from the company, who I will not name, because as you can imagine, we've not been overly impressed. Hopefully they will come back soon, and they're not going to replace the whole door. They're just going to change the lock so we have the right lock. And then the rest of the carpet needs finishing because part of the carpet got damaged, so they've been unable to do our stairs and our landing. So so hopefully in the next video this will all be done, all finished. We can resume normality, and Teddy the cat will be more calm. He's been very stressed with all the noise of the builders and things, and the chaos. So by my next video, it should hopefully be all done. We can relax and enjoy our home. So without further ado, I shall show you what's been happening the past week in the house, and I hope you like it. So you may have seen in my previous video, unfortunately the wrong shade of the rub and buff arrived. It was in black instead of this one, which is called European Gold. So this is the shade, the finish I wanted. Let me know what you think. It's looking really good, isn't it? In a much more budget friendly way of getting a lovely finish without replacing all the hardware. So I shall show you the rest when I film it. This is how the little conservatory is looking. The skylight is in. They've popped all the plasterboard up, and then they're going to skim it in a day or so. And they've got those circular holes already for the spotlights to go in. Look at the mess in here. I've given up with the dust. I figured I may as well wait until they've finished to have a good old deep clean. So these are the spotlights here. Apparently they colour change, which is good. So whether you want a warm light or a cooler light, which is good, but I kind of hoped they would be brushed nickel, but he got them before we could tell him, so they're white, but never mind, the ceiling's probably going to be white anyway, and then we'll choose the brushed nickel for the ones in the fireplace. I realised I totally forgot to tell you about this in the last video. We're actually having this small window made larger just so it lets a bit more light in, because it's quite a dark house, so we've got a better view of the garden, and I think it will make such an impact. Again, I shall film everything once it's been installed. A little update of the fireplace. They've plasterboarded it all ready to skim to plaster it, and I'm glad that it's quite, it's set back a bit further. We were worried, it was going to come out, so we wouldn't have much of this stone ledge, but thankfully we've still got this, so really, really happy with this. And then all the wires have been sorted out, so the ones that we're left with have gone round the corner. So they've done like a little shelf, a little cubby hole around the corner for all the wires and the router and everything like that, which we're really pleased with. And I think they're going to put a little door on it so we can access it. Give you a better view of what they've actually done. So yeah, so if you can see, they've popped in, the router, all the wires, everything will be in here, all hidden away behind the TV, and then they're going to put a little door on so we can access it as and when we need to. So it's all going to look really, really lovely and really smart, I think. So this gives you a better view of how it's currently looking. I'm kind of pleased now we are putting the TV above. It was initially my husband's idea, but the telly obviously isn't right in this space, and we can have like a nice chair there. This is the bracket for the TV that my husband has chosen. I just thought I'd show you this just in case anyone is interested. And then this is for all the wires to go through into the back. The doorknobs have just arrived for our new doors that are going to be hung soon. So these are called Beehive Mortise doorknobs, brushed nickel. I'm so pleased with these. They are really beautiful, and this is the rest of the hardware, like the hinges and things, ready for when they hang the doors. A quick little update in the conservatory. So they've now skimmed the ceiling and it's currently drying, and then they will be painting it and finishing off the spotlights. The builders have now popped the gap in for all the wires here, ready for the TV, and then they'll pop this on the wall to make it all nice and neat. And this is where the spotlights are going to go. We weren't sure about having spotlights at first, but again, because it's quite a dark space, it will really brighten everything up. So I may have said we didn't really want the white spotlights. We wanted brushed nickel to match in with all the others. So apparently they only come in the white, and then you just switch over the bezel. Is that what they called it? Kind of outer rim. So here, I think they said they only cost them a couple of pounds each, which is good. These ones are the brush nickel, so we shall switch them over. So then these will match with our other ones in our lounge. If I can ever open it, there we are. So I think that's, again, it's personal preference, but we prefer this look, and it will, yeah, just match all the others that we have in the house, and also our new handles and all the hardware that we're going to be having. I think they look really smart. So it's the next day. This area is coming on nicely, all looking nice and neat. And then we've got our little cubby hole up here, if you can see, if you can just about see inside there. All our router and the wires are all compact nicely in there. So I'm here upstairs. I'm just gonna show you how I have done the handles upstairs with the rub and berth. We've just decided to just do what we can for now upstairs and focus on downstairs. We don't want to spend too much money. So this is a really good budget-friendly hack to just bring up the hardware to a really lovely finish, you know, for now, you know, so we don't have to replace all of the hardware. So highly recommend this. You just buff it in and then just really get a clean dry cloth and then just really buff it again and make sure there's no residue, because otherwise you're going to get it all over your hands. But it makes such a difference, and without, like I say, changing all the hardware. They have made a start on the window. It's already letting so much more light in. It's just feeling so much brighter. So this is very exciting. I'm so glad that we did decide to do this. Initially, like even before we moved in, we were thinking about putting French doors in, kind of to let the light in, to have a lovely view into the garden. But the way that we've set up the dining area with the table, there's just not enough space. We wouldn't have been able to access the doors very well. Also now skimmed this area, ready for where the TV is going to go. So it's all coming along nicely. It's so nice to just see the progress every day. They've skimmed the ceiling as well. So yeah, very exciting. Here it is all painted. So we won't be leaving it white. We're just currently choosing what colour we'd like at the moment. We might have the same as in the hallway, which is called Dove Grey. It's like a grey greeny colour. And they very kindly popped up the TV bracket, so it'd be ready for my husband to pop his TV up, or our TV up when he gets home. Well, I'm more excited to have this done. So our alcove shelves and spots, and I'm going to make it look all lovely and pretty when they have finished. Huge progress on the window. It's all looking really good. I can't believe how much brighter it's made this space. Really happy. Oh gosh, I can't wait to get this tape off though, to really see how it's going to look. I think I just might have to start peeling this off. Do you think they mind? I'm so impatient with things like that. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm just going to have to start peeling this off to give me a better idea of how it's gonna look. Anyone else do this? I'm so impatient. Yeah, I'm just going to have to peel it all off. I'm sure they won't mind to see. Maybe I won't be able to get it all off, but it's given me an idea of what it's going to look like. This is hugely satisfying, peeling all of this off. I hope they don't mind. I don't see why they would. The conservatory ceiling has been painted. How good does this look? I am over the moon with how this is looking. The spots are finished. It's all painted. It's all looking so good. I'm so pleased. And we now have sockets, so we have power to pop in a tiny little lamp either side, which should be really nice. And they've popped the door on. Here we have got the TV on the wall. This is going to take some getting used to, but it's such a better setup for us for this space. But it's all looking lovely. Spots are in, and the brushed nickel, they look very smart, and they match the rest that we've got in our lounge. So it's all coming together, looking very, very smart. I can't wait to see the end result now. So I've arrived home from taking our youngest daughter swimming to a lovely, clean living space. My husband's been very busy getting it all put back together and getting some order back in the house. So the builders are back tomorrow for the last day, but they shouldn't be making too much mess, hopefully. They're just finishing off the shelves and hanging the doors, so there might be a bit of dust if they need to plane the doors or anything, but so I just can't wait for this all to be finished. As lovely as the builders are, I'm looking forward to them finishing and leaving us in peace. I'm not very good at living in chaos and dust and mess, so yeah, I don't do very well with that. I like to have everything calm, serene, in order, and minimal. Minimal mess makes me happy, and a calm environment. So I can't wait for this all to be finished and we can just sit back and enjoy. This white unit where we had our TV, that's been sold on Facebook Marketplace, so they are collecting that on Wednesday. And then we're going to get a lovely green chair, maybe a green velvet armchair to go there. So we're on the hunt for that at the moment, and maybe a little side table with a lamp will be nice. This pendant lampshade here was originally from Next. This has been brought here from our old house. We've just not been able to pop it up yet in the hallway. Just wanted to get some decorating done and make sure the carpets and everything were complete, just in case he knocks it with the roll of carpet when he comes in, like he knocked our pictures last time. So yeah, but it's a beautiful day today. Is it sunny where you are today? It's absolutely beautiful. Teddy is in the garden enjoying the sunshine. The garden's looking a bit of a mess currently, especially as the builders have been coming in the back and they've made a bit of a muddy pathway through our lawn. Never mind, that will be our next project, but we're going to do that ourselves. Just take our time. Hi, Ted. Hi, Ted. I can see you. Hi. Ted. Come on in. Where are you, Ted? Oh, there you are. Hello. Hello. You love sunny days, don't you? Look at that stunning blue sky. Yeah, please let me know if you've had beautiful blue skies today and some sunshine. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? Just want spring to arrive now. Hi, Ted. Teddy absolutely loves it when the sun is shining. My husband John's been so busy today, cleaning, doing laundry, and now he is popping some masking tape up around all the windows, ready to paint the frames. We're going to pop some primer on. The garden, oh my goodness, is not looking the best at all, especially after the builders have been in. Not looking very good at the moment, but in all good time we will get there and hopefully make it nice, ready for the summer. We've got plenty of time. I think we're going to concentrate on painting the fences first. So I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a like, a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. It means so much to me and my small channel, and I shall see you in my next video. I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. Bye.